Hello and welcome back to the Big Bang Theory podcast pre-season preview pod 22-23. My name's John. I'm here with my friend and colleague Dan.
Hello.
Hello, that was long-winded, sorry.
Got to get all that info in.
Got to get it all in. Don't want people
Michael
listening.
Scott's race for the cure.
Yeah, that. Like that. Welcome everybody. Happy new season to you all. Hope you enjoyed your summer off.
Yep. I hope you've been enjoying the hot weather.
Yep.
And not got too sunburnt.
Yes.
Or, had to be inside or anything.
Indeed. Well, we're back to talk about Exeter City back in League One.
Yeah. This is the first of a new era of League One podcasts.
Yeah.
Talking about League One stuff.
Yeah, it's way different.
It's going to be so different.
You're not even prepared for how different it's going to be.
So
to start with, we're talking about Lincoln.
There's nothing to talk about because nothing has happened.
I mean, some of that's good and some of that's less good, I suppose.
Yeah. If it ain't broke,
don't
fix it. As they say. As Moses once said to his friends.
Did he?
Is that right?
Moses to the Israelites.
Yeah, that's what I'm pretty sure he said. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Fair enough. Good advice, Moses. Now, Moses, I mean Dan.
Yeah.
So we've not sold anyone.
Not for any money, no.
We have moved a few people on.
Yes. So since we didn't know this at the end of last time we did a podcast, we didn't know who was off.
No.
I'll have the list in front of me now.
Let's hear it.
So this is the roll call of fond farewells.
Former alumni.
So we say goodbye and thank you to Nige.
Goodbye and thank you, Nige.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
We bid him adieu.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Callum Rowe.
Where's
Where's Nige gone? Has he signed anywhere? We should look this up.
Don't know.
Don't know, doesn't matter. Callum Rowe, gone. It's a bit of a surprise one, that.
But he's gone.
Considering he came in and did a bit of a job at the end of last season. Gone.
Thank you and goodbye.
No club. Thank you and goodbye. Colin Daniel.
Gone.
We hardly knew ye.
We did hardly knew ye.
Thank you and goodbye.
He's gone to Altrincham, I believe. Is that right? It doesn't matter.
Cool.
Carry on.
Ben Seymour.
Ah, Ben.
So the end of the saga of Seymour saga.
Yeah. We won't be seeing more of him.
No, but Plymouth Parkway will be.
I know, that's quite a drop down, isn't it?
It is a bit, yeah.
I hope he's really successful and can build on that a bit.
Yeah, me too. I'd never even heard of Plymouth Parkway. That's how surprised I was. So, number 9, vacated once more.
Yep.
Gone. Jordan Dyer, owner of a very distinct hairstyle. Gone.
Gone. Thank you and goodbye, Jordan.
Jack Veal. Don't know much about him. Gone.
Gone. Bye, Jack.
James Dodd. Another one. Looked like he might have...
He did.
I was saying this time last season that he was going to be, the surprise package, I think.
And that's the kind of laser-sighted prediction you can expect from us.
Yeah. Look out for that later. Dodd. Gone.
Thank you and goodbye.
Much like his father, Ken.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Ken.
We don't know actually for sure if Ken Dodd is James Dodd's father, do we?
Well, now it's pronounced dead. Ken dead.
Ken dead, yes. Oh, yeah. As with all the Dodds, once they passed on.
Yeah.
Now we have to refer to him as dead. Ellis Johnson.
No idea.
See ya. And then the loans.
Yes. The loans.
The departing loans.
None of them renewed.
No. Goodbye and thank you to Cameron Dawson.
Goodbye and thank you.
Goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Ginger.
Yeah.
Large.
Excellent.
Very good. Gone. Back to Sheffield Wednesday. Maybe we'll see him again when we're playing against them. Podrick Amond. Gone. Thank you.
Thank you and goodbye.
A good lad. Didn't do much, but a good lad.
True.
Gone to Woking. Zanzala.
Aussie.
Came in and did a job.
Did a job.
Thank you and goodbye.
Gone to Newport.
Gone to Newport. Won't be seeing them again, thank God.
Oh, yeah.
Kieran Phillips.
Gone back to Huddersfield.
Yeah, scored an important goal.
Thank you, Kieran.
Okay, that's it.
And one contract renewal.
Yeah, Jonathan Grounds signed on for another year. Good
Love
news.
It. That is good news. Thus ends.
Yeah. So we're that many players light. I ain't counted. About 10, I'd say.
Yeah.
And we haven't actually replaced them with anybody.
No. Some youth team players of a year older. I'm doing a rising hands motion, listener.
Yeah, but the problem is, on the other hand, also rising is Exeter City FC. So
yes.
we've also stepped up a division.
Certainly have.
So it's not quite the same situation, is it?
No. Read it in Weep, Argyle.
So we're still optimistic, aren't we, that there's going to be some signings?
Matt Taylor's optimistic.
Oh, yeah, okay, so he's optimistic. I say there's the royal we.
Yes.
I'm getting tetchy, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
You know, you start off the transfer window and you're kind of like scoffing at all these kind of people online who are going, sign someone, underneath every single post that they do about anything, sign someone. And then by this sort of time, I'm joining them. I'm tempted. Oh, come on,
Are you liking? You're not writing it yet, but you're liking.
I'm not doing anything, but I'm just agreeing in my mind.
All right.
I know it is what it is.
Hey,
but we are the only team in the whole football league to have not signed a player. So that does make it like a thing.
Put an extra 10 grand on it when we go knocking.
To my surprise,
yeah.
When I looked yesterday, our first game of the season is next Saturday.
Yes.
I still thought it was ages off.
I mean, that's why we're here now, listeners.
Well, yeah, that's why we're here now. I thought it was like we had a while yet.
I know it feels like mid-July.
But it looks like might end up starting the season with, a week's a long time in football, but it looks like we're going to be starting the season with Harry Lee in goal, who I don't think has played a league match for us yet.
He hasn't played a league match, no. Maybe Scott Brown goes in ahead of him, I don't know.
Scott Brown's still there?
Yeah.
Exeter's answer to Roger Federer?
Yes, he's still there. So, yeah, that's the kind of lightest position, isn't it? Goalkeeper. I mean, it's very light.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, the rest of it's just reinforcements.
I'd agree.
I'm not totally convinced that there's a position within the first 11 that needs desperately filling other than goalkeeper. Do you know what I mean? At full strength, I guess you could argue left wing back, left back.
Yeah.
Maybe, but you could maybe make a case for that we could sign. But I don't. I think probably the rest of it's just. So what do we need?
Well, so on the plus side, we've not sold anyone. Josh Key's not gone anywhere. Jack Sparks not gone anywhere.
No, not yet.
Collins, Matt J,
no.
Dombe, Brown, Dieng.
And also, doesn't really seem like there's any talk of any of it. So that's good. What do we need, though?
We need a goal. I mean, obviously, we need a goalkeeper. Like Harry Lee, I don't know, he might turn out to be brilliant. I know that's worked really well with previous seasons, but goalkeeper's just such a position, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, on loads of levels. Like, he might be perfectly good enough, better than Dawson, I don't know.
Like, if we were in League 2 again,
yeah,
I'd be thinking, give it him. Give him the, why not,
Mm-hmm.
But I think given the standard, moving up in standard, you might need someone a bit who's maybe played.
Well, when you think that Dawson is considered not good enough to start for Sheffield Wednesday, who are one of our rivals, that's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
We went to Weston-super-Mare, didn't we?
We did.
And Lee was in goal because there's no one else, and made some good saves.
He definitely made some good saves.
He's not a kicker, from what I observed.
There's some dodgy ones, weren't there?
Now, that's fine. Maybe he will just get through. I mean, Taylor doesn't seem to want to just throw him in. He's not said that, has he? He's not said he's our goalkeeper.
No. I know. I can't see that the plan won't be to sign a goalkeeper. Now, obviously, we did sign Cameron Dawson was well late on in the window, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
So, and look how that worked out quite well. So, we shouldn't be panicking yet. But, I mean, it is, like I said, it is next week.
So, we're recording this on Friday lunchtime.
Yeah.
So, by the time you listen, someone might be in, and you can think, I'm fast forwarding through that.
I know.
Don't fast forward through.
Nothing we can do about that.
There's some wit coming.
Don't fast forward. You might miss all sorts.
All sorts of absolute gold.
Yeah.
You might not. That's your...
I've got a cracking anecdote about, I don't know, banging Olafson.
Good.
Gandhi Street.
Good. How do they keep going?
Well, I don't know. Is it? I don't really understand. Is it a front for drugs?
I mean, it's not 7 Steps Property Ladder, is it?
I mean, that's a niche reference. If anyone listening to this knows about 7 Steps Property Shop, whatever it's called.
I think it's called 7 Steps Property Ladder, isn't it?
Yeah, so this place on Mount Pleasant Road by Henry's Bar.
Been there a really incredibly long time.
It's been there forever.
Yeah.
It seems to be still open.
If you've ever seen anyone in there, ever.
No one's ever in there, but there's plants in there which are being kept alive.
Yep.
It's still open as far as you can sort of... They have absolutely no online presence, none.
Right.
You can't Google them, apart from you can Google that it's there.
Right.
Nothing. What's going on there? What is going on? If you own 7 Steps Property Ladder Shop, whatever it's called, let us know.
Hey, you know the IP...
Or, maybe tell us to shut up. I don't know.
If you're going to sue us, good luck finding us. You know the IP office is no longer the IP office stand.
I never know what that place is called.
You know, the Doble stand.
Yeah.
Maybe wouldn't we be surprised? Wouldn't we all be surprised if first game of the season they unveil it and it's the 7 Steps Property Ladder stand?
Yeah. I'd like that. I'd like it to be the shirt sponsor.
No one's seeing that coming, are they?
Yeah.
Nombe has to do a pose on 7 steps, Like Matt J always gets sent to the carpet shop, doesn't he?
Yeah. Do you reckon he's getting a couple of free rugs out of that?
Really hope so.
Yeah, they probably decked his whole house out, haven't they? In a
grey carpet, presumably.
Like lovely deep shag. Is that what they call it?
Why is that still funny? We're old men. Anyway.
It's all floorboards these days, isn't it? So I don't know why we've even got carpet right on there. No, carpet's well out of fashion.
What would you prefer? Laminate? What's it called? Laminate right.
Tile right.
Tile right.
Wooden floorboard right.
We haven't signed anyone anyway. But we haven't lost anyone. And
you can blame all the 7 Steps Property Ladder chat on Matt Taylor for not signing any players.
You can, take it up with him. But that's worth mentioning, isn't it? Because at the beginning of the pre-season, at the end of last season rather, it was all talk of Taylor going to Charlton, Taylor going to Swindon.
Oh yeah, we've missed all that.
Remember
Everyone
that?
was convinced he was going to Charlton, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they asked him.
Yeah, we don't know, do we, officially what happened, but I mean, it seems a bit weird there, doesn't it? So
I think Taylor's not going there. I know he used to play for them and that, but obviously they're not the thing they were.
No. So what I was asking before we got so rudely interrupted by ourselves was, what do we need? And I would say, if you were asking me, which you haven't.
What do we need, Dan?
I would say, we obviously need a striker, don't we?
Okay.
Because we've lost Zanzala, Amond, Phillips, and Seymour. So we've only got Nombe. And then some others who sort of are they a striker? Not really. They've
Taylor's
all
tried
gone.
Coley out a bit, hasn't he, there?
Yeah, but I get I don't think he's going up front. If anything, I think he's going to be...
Matt J's kind of...
Yeah. Yeah, or maybe it's going to be a slight change and we'll have maybe...
We're not having Jay, Brown and Coley behind
No,
Nombe,
I think possibly maybe it'll be a bit deeper, an extra man in that middle bit there. I don't know, but we'll see. But we definitely need to... But bear in mind, Nombe missed half of the season.
I mean, this is what Taylor keeps saying.
We're obviously not going to be going Nombe's got it covered, don't worry about it. Do we every league game, every Papa John, every... Is it still called that?
Yeah.
The 2 League Cup games, the 17 FA Cup games we need to play.
Matt Taylor keeps saying, which is worth remembering, he's not just going to get any old body in. And obviously we could have kept Zanzala. I think he's gone. I think Newport have owned him now, don't they? He's not on loan.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
So...
I'm just saying we obviously have to sign a striker.
Yeah, I agree.
Or 2.
I think he's got his sights on... It feels like he's got his sights on promising young players from bigger clubs. So not just getting a loanee off Barrow or Sheffield Wednesday even. I think he's going in...
What, loans from bigger teams?
Loans from top championship kind of thing.
Obviously, we've got Sonny Cox, by the way.
Yes.
I mentioned him.
That's right.
We saw him play for about 7 minutes at Western-super-Mare before he went off injured.
Yeah, we did.
Which isn't encouraging. I mean, it happens, doesn't it? But
I think it was you got clobbered, wasn't it? More than something got pulled or whatever.
Yeah.
But no, obviously it happens. Yeah, strikers. Midfield feels covered.
Do you think?
Well, I think if Kite's back, which I think he is.
Yeah, Kite looks like he's played a big part of pre-season. I still think possibly that's fine. I think maybe we need one more kind of like defensive-minded kind of...
Well, given that Dodds and...
But none of these players are doing that, even if we've got the ones we think of that could do that. Dieng, he's not doing that.
Yeah.
Kite doesn't really do that.
No.
Collins isn't doing that.
No.
And then Jay, Coley, whatever, they're not obviously doing that. So
No,
you don't really
no,
have
that's
anyone
right.
who's sitting in front of the back, the defence, a tackler. So I wouldn't mind one of them as well.
And then we've lost George Ray.
But we were overstocked on centre-backs, weren't we?
Yes. So we've still got Hartridge, Diabate, Stubbs, Grounds, Sweeney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now Pond as well, who looks like he's
and Pond, that's right, yeah.
Step up.
He's tall, isn't he, Pond?
He is tall.
Let's talk about some good news.
Okay.
The new shirt's out.
Yes, the new shirt is out.
It's been selling like hotcakes to the public.
Yeah, I've seen it around town a fair bit.
But have you seen it on the pitch?
No, I don't think we've worn it.
I haven't worn it yet.
Don't know why.
Keep wearing blue.
I suppose they'd say, well, all our friendlies were away. But,
Well, it's hard for us because we want to put together...
Like, it would have been nice to see him playing it before now, wouldn't it? There's obviously, like always, there'll be some sort of annoying kind of like admin reason why we haven't played in it yet.
Yeah.
Because they want to sell it.
Yeah.
So they want to have people.
And they are selling it.
Yeah, but, you want to sell it more. You don't want just standing around in a carpet shop wearing it. You want to see it out on the pitch,
I do want to see that.
But it's nice. It's a nice shirt. You got the sponsors sort of part of the shirt rather than something stuck on, so it's not going to peel off like the old Flyby one and whatnot. I asked a question. Red shorts again.
Yep.
Annoying, but whatever. Red socks. But I noticed that the women had these different socks on with like kind of little tiny stripes.
Oh, yeah.
So I was trying to ask what I asked online what that was, and I think they were saying that's because it was only the women that were wearing it, but I think they said that's what everyone's going to wear
Right.
for the season.
They've just had them.
But they've only got they've only got women's sizes. I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe that's what the women are wearing. It'd be a bit weird to do that though, wouldn't it? Why are we having women's sizes?
But haven't the women played in their red and white?
What do you mean?
Haven't they done the full kit in a game already, whereas the men haven't? Am I wrong?
I have no idea.
Don't know. Anyway, here's some more good news. We've sold a lot of season tickets. Double, I think.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it?
3,500.
People want to go and see League One football.
I mean, very recently, 3,500 was a good home attendance.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Well, it was...
Well, not good, but
not good,
like,
but yeah,
expected.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Now we're going to
even the beginning of last season, I think we were getting about that.
And maybe that was a COVID thing, but you go back 10 years ago.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're right, yeah. What do you reckon? Few rugger buggers defecting?
Maybe. Maybe some kids who...
Yeah, feel inspired by
it.
In some cool players and, some good performances.
And like we said before, it's a really likeable team, isn't it?
Exactly. Like if you're a young football fan and you're watching... You go to watch Exeter City, and you've got someone like Giovanni Brown.
Yeah.
And you just think he's kind of a star, isn't he? Do you mean in every way? Do you mean so you kind of think, oh, like and like Matt J as well, people like that, like you think, and they like him and they relate to him or they think they're cool, and maybe that's it.
It's probably a bit of that.
Kids are buying season tickets, are they? Well, they haven't got any money, kids. Famously.
No, but they're mums or dads, mate.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Oh, they're quite cheap, aren't they?
They're quite cheap
kids,
for children, so you can do.
When
both.
I was a kid, I got 10 pence pocket money for every year I was alive. 10p
a year?
Yeah.
It's very cheap.
So, like, when I'm 8, I'm getting 80p.
A week?
Yeah, a week.
Right.
When I'm 9,
yeah.
90p.
Yeah. Good rate of inflation.
Yeah. I suppose you've not
these
too
days.
bad. No, not by today's standards.
No, back then.
Yeah. But in those days, that would get you, Shoot magazine and a packet of Milky Way Magic Stars. Job done. Money spent for the week.
Shoot's about £3.50 now.
Can you still get it?
Yeah.
Wow. 65p in my day.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Well, there we are.
Nowadays, kids are getting hundreds, apparently, and buying season tickets and whatnot. Rolexes and
Yeah, that's right.
champagne.
So, we last year ran a very successful prediction competition. And the winner went home with, he never left his home, got sent to his home a lovely Big Bang Theory podcast scarf.
Very limited edition.
Very limited edition.
Just in time for the warm weather.
Yeah. And he's got it around his head as like a headscarf. And we're going to run another competition, right, this year? Another prediction?
If I ever see that in a charo, I'm going to go mental, by the way. So
yeah,
if you're thinking, I really don't want this, it's clogging up my life,
yeah,
then please just burn it. Don't give it to the charity shop.
Burn
it and then donate what you feel like it's the monetary worth of it is to a charity.
Yeah,
you know?
PDSA.
But don't give the scarf to the charity shop directly because I will be very upset.
No, fair enough.
Yeah,
fair enough. So,
so we're going to do one again.
Could do one again. 3rd year in a row.
Yeah. So 2 years ago we had one entrant.
Yes, plus ourselves.
This year, we had about 30.
Yeah.
Last year,
maybe even more.
And then this year, who knows? We'll see how many we get.
Yeah, but the prizes will be good.
Well, I thought up some things for what the prize could be.
Oh right.
So what do you think? We
don't want to be sued when the prize isn't this, though.
No, I mean this is just like maybe people could say what they'd like.
Okay, sure. Taking orders.
Shorts.
Yes.
I've been desperate to get this idea off the ground.
Yeah, I do know that.
Big Bang Theory shorts.
Okay.
What
would they be like? Red, presumably.
No, God no. The last colour they'd be. Mug. Is that boring?
It's a bit boring.
Socks.
Ooh. Yeah.
A vinyl slip mat for your record player.
Good, yeah. Niche.
Yeah. What else? Don't know what else we could realistically get made.
Swimwear?
Yeah, swimming trunks, speedos.
Armbands for like the swimming pool.
Yeah, but I'm assuming most of our listeners can swim or won't bother to learn.
If you're arrogant enough to not accept help in the swimming pool, then you deserve everything you get.
Question for you. Would you rather drown or be seen thrashing about in a swimming pool in a load of in trouble wearing Big Bang Theory podcast armbands?
Is that a question for me?
Yeah.
Well, obviously, I'd rather thrash about.
I'd rather drown.
Dan, that's the difference between me and you. Anyway, should we go through the questions?
Yeah, go on.
So you've got about a week to enter. Entries will close at 2:59 p.m. on.
Yeah, they have to really.
Saturday.
I know we ain't got long, but that's
long enough.
Okay.
There aren't that many questions. We're not asking for essays.
No, we got rid of a couple of things. Got rid of last season. We had biggest win and biggest loss. Boring.
It was pot luck, wasn't it?
Yeah, got rid of that.
See you later. And we've added. We haven't really added anything, but go for it. Enjoy yourself.
Read them to me.
Number 1. Which position in the league will City finish?
Yep.
Number 2. Who will win League One?
Okay.
Number 3. Who will be the official player of the season?
Yep.
Number 4. Who will be Exeter City's top scorer? Number 5. What will be the surprise event of the year? You can't just say, Dieng plays really well.
No, so we've separated this out.
We have.
Haven't we? So this is not who'd you got, we've also got breakthrough player.
We've also got breakthrough player, and we've got most red cards. I'll read them out again in a minute. But yeah, for surprise event, come on, use your imagination.
So last season, for example, you could have had something, remember when the sprinkler went off in the middle of a match?
Yeah. Or Giovanni Brown doesn't go to bed for 3 days after winning the promotion.
Yeah. I don't know, something, whatever, that kind of thing.
Timothy Dieng gets sued by another footballer who's already said, let's go.
Yeah.
And can't say it anymore. That would be a surprise. But a welcome one.
Yeah.
So that's the category. Shall I read them out again?
Yeah, I don't know. And it could be anything. I don't know. Rob Brydon moves to Exeter and starts an Exeter City podcast.
I mean, who saw that one coming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, don't do anything too unrealistic. Because you won't win the underpants or whatever they are. You won't win the Big Bang Theory Speedo.
Yeah. Okay, here's the categories. City's position in the league. League One winners can be the same, of course. Player of the season, official. Top scorer, official. Surprise of the year. That's mine and Dan's judgment on that. Most red cards and breakthrough player.
Okay.
All right?
Those are the categories.
Those are the categories. So you can
send them in any old way.
So you can email us, bigbankpod@gmail.com. You can email us, bigbankpod@gmail.com. You can find us on Facebook, the Big Bang Theory Podcast, or you can write in the comments under any of our stuff. But it's got to be in before the game starts, Saturday coming, whatever it is when you listen to it.
And if you know us, you can text us.
Oh, yeah, all that, of course, yeah. If you see us in the street, you can give it me in an envelope.
Yeah.
With your class name and number in the top corner and how much money's inside and
scrawled in shit on a
I won't accept that.
Bottom of a Krispy Kreme box.
I won't accept that.
Okay.
It's got to be written with ink. No blood. No fecal matter.
What about a pencil?
Pencil's fine.
Okay.
You could write it on a surface and then send me a photo of the surface or take me to the surface. But I won't accept being kidnapped.
No.
Invite me, and if I choose to come along with you, fine.
Sure.
Any questions, Dan?
No, I think I understand the brief.
Good. And
you will understand the brief as well when you win them.
Same joke.
Honestly, I'm telling you now, Speedos are coming back into fashion. So don't just automatically turn your nose up at this and not enter because you think, I wouldn't be seen dead in a pair. They're coming back. Mark my words. I'm never wrong about this sort of thing.
Doesn't mean we have to like it. Well, you could. Our Speedos will have each of our faces on the cheek.
I mean, I don't think promises about graphic design because we
haven't even promised that that's the prize.
I thought we decided.
Oh, right, maybe. Right. It'd be a face on each cheek. They're suitable for men or women. But you might need to accessorise along with it.
Whatever.
Do what you want.
It's up to you.
It is up to you. Okay, more of this rubbish in a minute. Welcome back to the Big Bang Theory podcast. So we're talking, excitingly, about League One football. Unexcitingly, we're playing our old pals from League Two, Lincoln City.
Yeah, so first game away at Lincoln. What's the first home game? It's just like
Port Vale, same as they had the last season.
It's like not even in League One.
Yeah, it is a bit.
We were promised,
Yeah, we were spoiled that year.
Packs.
We were spoiled that year, weren't we? When it was Southampton and Norwich and Sheffield
Leeds.
Wednesday and Sheffield United and Leeds. Yeah. Anyway, never mind. There are some big teams, but for now, it's the long old trip to Sinsel
Yep.
Lincoln. I think they've got rid of that stupid air raid siren.
Oh, have they?
I think so. I think it was deemed distasteful.
Well, it was distasteful.
Well, it's gone.
Incredibly uncouth.
I believe.
I mean, it must have been so annoying. Every corner. Sometimes you'll have like 15 corners in a match.
I know. No one's standing near that guy, are they? City obviously need a goalkeeper. Lincoln didn't have the best of years last year. Where did they finish?
Looked like they finished 17th if Wikipedia's to be believed.
Because a couple of seasons ago, they were pushing for almost championship promotion, weren't they?
Was that with the Cowley brothers, TM?
No, I don't think it was. I think they'd gone, but it was maybe Appleton. But they maybe one of the COVID seasons, not the one that was curtailed, but the next one. I think they were top for a while.
Oh,
Sort of fallen away a bit.
I looked through the squad, didn't recognise any of the players. Sort of vaguely remember the manager, Mark Kennedy, as a player, but
they get quite a lot at home, don't they? Of course, they're quite often nearly full, 8,000, 9,000.
Fair play to them.
I mean, they're not that dissimilar from City in most ways, are they? Smallish city, rural, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I hope they don't play as oafishly as they used to play.
No, Matt Reed obviously long gone.
Long gone. Presumably stuck on a beach somewhere and having to dig him out.
Yeah, he must be retired now, will he? I mean, if ever there's going to be a sort of player who carries on playing sort of Sunday league or like semi-pro level, it'd be him, wouldn't it? You know,
do a job, won't he? Stick him up. Yeah, I mean, obviously, we've got a lot of good vibes in the team at the minute. The squad seem to love each other. Love being part of it.
I mean, when things are going well, I mean, things like, I mean, that's great, and I completely agree. We had a lot of that in spades last season, but that can disappear quick if the results start going against you. You know, like, it's going to be tough, isn't it? You know,
tough season.
Yeah. I can't really predict where we're going. It doesn't bode well for my chance of the predictions contest, but like, I kind of don't know. You know, I think we'll be fine, but I don't know. Like, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just get battered by everyone.
I mean, what I was going to say was we've got the good feelings from last season, so we might need to really capitalise on them.
Yeah,
you know,
I think we play good football, don't we? There's some good footballing sides. I think we usually do well against other good footballing sides. So hopefully there's less kind of like
Barrow.
Yeah, there's less kind of like those type games. Obviously, there's still going to be plenty, but like, I don't know. I'm optimistic this year.
Okay.
And it's come about quick. We're back already. You know.
No.
Lincoln away.
I think lots of people are going. I think going to take a big crowd up there. It just seems very early, doesn't it? July. Season starting in July, so I wonder if that might put some people off. Or they just, you know, can't even get their heads around it.
Yeah.
Or maybe aren't on holiday yet or whatever. So, yeah, it's almost impossible to say what would happen. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if we won 3-0. Wouldn't surprise me if we lost 3-0. Could be a Leyton Orient all over again. Could be a Bristol Rovers all over again. Do need a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
I'd worry for any inexperienced keeper at somewhere like Lincoln.
Definitely. I think I think it's not going to be great for morale either, is it? Not having any new players coming in, you know? They've seen people leave. They've seen like solid squad members go.
Yeah.
They've not seen anybody come in yet. You know, it's not going to fill you with kind of confidence, is it? You know,
no.
And I know that we'll get to it. I'm sure we will sign cover. You know, but it's not going to be. We're not going to have all our business done before this match.
No, you're right. It's worth remembering that Dawson was a very late arrival, and he was one of our best players last year. So, if we can
Pym,
replicate
of course, has
like
gone to Mansfield.
Yeah,
some people thought he might come back.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad he's not coming back, to be honest. I think
that would feel like a step backwards.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
People are talking about Anderson as well. Remember him? Jockle?
Yeah, hasn't really kicked on, I don't think, has he, since kind of a pretty good loan spell with us. But
I mean, it's all conjecture at the minute. There's various people on the internet saying they know stuff about stuff, but it's not often correct, is it?
Not really.
Here we are.
If you listen back to some of these, we're very often incorrect, in fact.
No, that's not true. Don't listen back.
Don't listen back.
Just trust us.
I'm going to delete all the old episodes anyway. So you know, just to cover our own tracks, sort of like slagged off Taggy or something, and you're trying to get us.
I saw Taggy again the other day. Standard. Driving down Carrick Street in one of his. I think he's got a Bentley these days.
You know, cool.
But I did overtake him on my bicycle, so you know. Who's the real winner?
You.
Correct.
Yes. Yeah.
So don't forget, anyway, listeners, the following things. Enter the competition. Subscribe to this podcast. It might be your first time listening. It might be a new season. This might be your first time supporting Exeter City.
I didn't think about that before we started talking.
Yeah, any references to stuff you think, what's that about? Don't worry about it.
If you think, is it normally this bad? The answer is no.
If you're like, I don't know what 7 Steps property ladder is, next time you're on a red coat tour, just ask them.
Like, it is going to be a bit Exeter centric, you know. We are going to talk about weird stuff from around town. So, I mean, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
If that's not for you, I suggest, I don't know.
Sports report.
Yeah. News night.
You might also have seen our predictions. For some reason, people who know about things asked us to predict some things. So you might have seen our prediction in a a certain football magazine.
Oh yeah, well we won't have done because it's not out yet. But
Oh, well, when it's out, well, it'll need to be out
we
in
can
time
say
for
that. That's 442 magazine.
It's 442 magazine.
So we don't know if it's actually going to end up in there or not. But as far as we know,
Well,
us along with about 2,000 other people were asked for
I think
our
it's
predictions.
with one person from each club.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of them.
That's true.
Anyway, look out for that.
Yeah.
And frame it or something if you want.
Yeah. If
I
you're in
definitely will be.
what I'd like to see is you're on the beach reading 442. You're in Malaysia, and you think, I'm going to tweet this to the lads. Do
Yeah, definitely do.
send us anything from your holidays. Welcome to see it all.
Yeah.
So that's that.
If you're ahead of the curve swimwear wise, feel free to let us know about that. You know,
We don't need photos of that, but if you feel comfortable,
I think we do.
if you've got red and white swimmers,
Yep.
any colour.
Um,
I'd never wear white ones, Dan. I mean, I wouldn't wear them anyway.
what white speedos?
White Speedos.
No,
No.
getting on a bit. Not confident in your.
I just don't think it's flattering.
Okay, I suggest with your lovely dark skin tone, it would be extremely flattering.
Maybe that could be your prize. A photo of me in a pair of Speedos.
Yeah, it might. It might end up being that. It depends.
Depends on the budget.
So yeah, we are actually gonna. I mean, this is like I said, it's kind of crept up on us a bit, and we just sort of thought we have to do a podcast before the season starts.
Yep.
So we're doing one now. We haven't done a new. There will be a new kind of logo thing.
Yep.
For the podcast, there's a couple of other little kind of like adjustments that we'll probably make. A couple of production things. So we kind
Keep
of
on your toes.
You just want to kind of like we're always evolving, you know.
That's us.
But we haven't done them yet because we don't have time. Busy. And just doing other things, you know, living our lives.
I enjoyed my trip to Western-super-Mare, though.
Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? It was a nice little ground.
Yeah.
Sun was in
Yeah, I still can't see anything.
the entire match.
Yeah.
So I didn't see a lot of it, but yeah.
Saw Nombe get was that a hat-trick he scored? It was 5-0, wasn't it?
Did he score 4?
He scored 4, that's right, he did.
Yeah, Nombe scored 4. And Alfie Pond scored 1.
And then Torquay, isn't it, tomorrow? So you might be listening to this on your way to Plainmoor.
Yeah. Can't make it to that one.
Plainest of all the moors.
Yeah. Very plain people, the Torquay people, the Gulls.
Plain.
They're very plain, yeah.
Yeah. So that's that, I think. That was our pre-season preview pod 22-23.
Yeah. That's it.
You're very welcome. Come back next week and we'll talk about how it went at Lincoln City.
Yeah, straight back in next week. Normal business is resumed. Just talking about, an actual league match.
League One match.
A real League One match. We finally did it.
We made it and it feels so good.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, everyone. My name's John. I've been here with my friend and colleague Dan.
Cheers.
See you soon.